Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about electronic configuration. So let's get into it. Before we actually get into it, let's talk about the basics. In every periodic table, there are periods and groups. There are 18 groups and 7 periods. Periods go from left to right, and groups go from top to bottom. So I'm going to be making two sample atoms for you. One is oxygen, and it is in the second second period, and you can tell that it's in, it ends in the electrons, they end in the second energy level. I'm also going to be making for you tellurium, which is in the fifth energy level, or period. So it ends, the electrons, they end in the fifth energy level. So I'm going to be using it in a collisions in activity. So I'm first going to be making for you oxygen, which it has an atomic number of 8. So we just need 8 protons. Now here are now as you can see, this circle shape pops up. So this is an s orbital. So you can tell it's an s orbital because it has a kind of a spherical shape. So in s orbitals, they only hold 2 electrons. Any orbital can only hold 2 electrons. So yeah. Now we're moving on to the second energy level. As you can see, there is an s orbital as before. Now I'm going to open this up, and as you can see, this is a p orbital. They're kind of dumbbell shape or weight shape, whatever you call it. But the p orbitals, they have very specific rules for pairing. So what you gotta do is you gotta fill in the empty spaces first before pairing them up, as shown right here now. But we can take the 9 and 10 away because this is oxygen. Alright, so we made oxygen. Now it's time to make tellurium. Tellurium has an atomic number of 52. So we need 52 protons. Oh, that's 53? 52. Alright, so this is our next energy level. Our next energy level has, so this first energy level has an s orbital, as shown below. Not below, before. And now the second energy level, which also has an s orbital. Now let's open up the p orbital, and remember, carefully follow Hund's rule. You have to fill in the empty spaces before pairing them up. It's very important. So we're going to go on to the next energy level, which has an s orbital. And then, as you can see, this is the p orbital. Follow the Hund's rule, put them in empty spaces before pairing them up. And now we're going to do, this is going to look a bit weird. So we're going to put in the s orbital. And as you can see, as soon as we fill in this orbital, the d orbital pops up. So the d orbital looks a bit different from the p orbital. It's kind of double dumbbell shape. Alright, so it looks different, but it follows the same rules. Make sure to fill in the empty spaces before pairing them up. Alright, so that's 30. Now we're going to go on to the p orbitals. Remember, follow the rule. Fill in the empty spaces before pairing them up. Now we're going to go on to the fifth orbital. Remember, this is where tellurium's energy level. As you can see, as soon as I did that, the d orbital pops up. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. Just fill in the empty spaces and pair up. 48. Now we're going to go back to the p orbital. Follow the Hund's rule, 50, 51, 52. 52 electrons. Alright, so we made tellurium. So guys, we made 2 sample atoms today, and I hope you find out all about electronic configure. I hope you understand that. And comment down below which video you want me to do next, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!